Hello, stream. Hello, chat. Hi. Alright, I'm gonna wait for some people that I'm gonna cover this. So, we're looking at a very high risk, or not a very high. Oh, I mean, it's pretty damn high. Just not the highest. We are looking at a large risk. Actually, let me do my intro. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Nate the Boss YT. In today's live stream, we're doing a coverage on 2 severe weather events that are going to be happening tomorrow, I think. Yes, tomorrow and the day after. Alright, now here are your 2 risks. Tomorrow we have a moderate risk, which I'm going to use this one for now. Moderate risk for severe weather, across places like Illinois, South Iowa, places like into Missouri, extreme northeast Arkansas, extreme west Kentucky, and extreme northwest of I swear to fucking God, this thing's gonna drive me nuts. And severe, or not severe, extreme northwest, not Knoxville, Tennessee. The enhanced risk is covering pretty much, it's covering places in Indiana, Iowa, Missouri, Arkansas, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, and Kentucky, as well as places in Indiana and Illinois. I don't know if I already said those 2. What I'm most concerned about is the tornado risk, because that is almost the entirety of the enhanced risk, with a 10% with signature severe, which is going to be bad. And then your wind threat's even worse. See, this is a higher side of wind threats with a 45% of 60 mile an hour, I believe, better. No, sorry, 70 miles an hour, with a signature severe. Your hail threat is a 30 with a 10% chance, 10 to 30% chance of 2-inch hail or bigger. Alright, we don't have an exact tornado, hail, and wind risk for today for the Saturday storm. We do have a very, very high probability that there will be, it's probably going to be higher than this current tornado risk. I'm wanting to bet it's probably going to be a 15 or a 30 for the Saturday storm for tornado threat, which if that is so, then that means the wind risk could be up to 45 to 60 again. We don't actually have any information on that until Saturday. Oh, and it looks like their thing's bugged. Alright, cool. Number 8, day 8 is bugged. We do also still have that slight risk for, slight risk for the East Coast, stretching from Panhandle of Florida all the way up into New York City. I have not looked into that one too deeply yet, so I don't know what that entails. But, okay, and we'll start here with tomorrow's storm, which if I can find it. I'm using the significant tornado parameter. I'm using the website Pivotal Weather. Okay, so let's look at where the storms start. Right about here is where we want to be looking. Alright, so significant tornado parameters. Stretching down into Arkansas, there's a 2.7 EF1 max. Oh, wow. Okay, this did go up a bit from when I last checked it. Okay, 5.5, right there. On the money, I bet. EF3 maximum. Potentially EF4. Another EF3 max, potential EF4. Okay, another EF3. No, EF4 big potential. Another EF. Oh, that's not good. Okay. So EF3 max, high EF4 potential on those storms. So mainly we're looking at the St. Louis area, down into Memphis, and potentially even south of Memphis, just a little bit here, with significant tornadoes getting up to 4.2 with still EF3 max. So this is going to be a very big day. Very big day. It's most likely going to be an afternoon storm, so I would be looking out on the weather starting in Arkansas. I would be looking out for the weather starting at around noonish. I want to say about noonish, later afternoon. So about right before dinner, I'd start looking out for that. Which, as you can see, yeah, that's a bit dangerous down there. But let's go ahead and skip back to where our cells are. Yeah, because there's those individual cells. The bad thing with tornadoes is once you start having individual cells pop up, those give a lot of room for the atmosphere. That way they can build up stronger than most frontal line storms, which in return can cause major damage from these tornadoes. Places I would be concerned about to be hit, like major cities, definitely Chicago for the rain threat. Memphis, Tennessee, Paris, Tennessee, St. Louis, places in western Kentucky, places in western section of Tennessee, northeast Arkansas, east Missouri, southeast Missouri, and east and central Indiana. I am still going to look at the Kentucky bit for a bit more. Places in Mississippi, like north half of Mississippi, I would be concerned about that a bit too. So looking at that, and then going to tomorrow's outbreak, or no, the day after tomorrow, yeah, you can go ahead and start seeing. I don't have an exact risk for that yet. I am going to move the camera down a bit on this. Southeast. Okay, from what I saw, this storm right up here, which you can't track the individual storms, but right about there, that's what I was looking for. That is giving you an EF4 plus risk. That is really bad. That's also really bad. Just anywhere in general in Mississippi, Alabama, and the Florida Panhandle, on Saturday, as well as East Mississippi, Louisiana, just anywhere in Louisiana towards like the Mississippi line, Mississippi, Tennessee, Alabama, the Florida Panhandle, and West Georgia, I'd be all concerned for severe weather tomorrow. Y'all should be. I'm not saying to like start preparing right now, which is a good idea, but just get stocked up a little bit. Because with the way that this is looking, we're looking to have potentially another 2011 outbreak. Just from what I'm seeing. I'm going to look back over here again. I do have a higher, I'm using a farther out model that goes about 4 or 5 days. That is another thing I was concerned about. EF5 potential with that one. As it starts going into Alabama, it will start to calm down just a little bit with severity, but there is still huge tornado risk as we get into central Alabama. And here's what I was talking about with the whole Florida Panhandle thing, because you still have places like Panama, or I don't even know if that's Panama Canal. EF2 potential max, like over here halfway, like a quarter of the way down the panhandle. Georgia, I don't know if y'all should be 100% concerned. I think y'all are just going to have a main wind and hail risk. There still is a slight potential for weak tornadoes or funnels, though. So, those are my big concerns. And then I'll get back to everyone tonight about Sunday's risk. Which, actually, I think I can go ahead and take a look at it now, can I? Yeah. Okay, we're going to go ahead and actually take a look at this now. While I still can. Mid-Atlantic, here we go. So, for Carolina and Virginia, you have a 1.0 to 1.2 significant tornado parameter. That includes EF1 potential. I wouldn't say that for Virginia. Yeah, definitely EF0, EF1 potential tomorrow, for Sunday. So, yeah, I'm not seeing a whole lot. I think y'all's is just going to be a hail and wind risk. Hail and wind, this could stretch down into places like, yeah, there we go. See, places like Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, potentially up into Maryland, and maybe even a little bit of Florida needs to be a little bit on concern for that. Because here we go with the tornado risk right here. Yeah, definitely East Georgia I'd be concerned about for tornado risks. I wouldn't be too terribly concerned, but it's a little bit of a worry. Yeah, because here you can see the radar, their predicted radar. Not a whole lot. Again, it'll vary as we go into the next day or two. I will be doing a stream tomorrow on the weather. I will be doing a prediction stream before noon, and then right when I get back from my tutoring at about 3 or 4 o'clock, I will try to go live. If my time changes for any of that, I will let y'all know in my posts. And with that, everybody, that is it for Nate's Boss YT today. I hope you guys enjoyed this weather outlook. If y'all have any other questions, please please feel free to comment down below or comment on one of my posts about asking for the weather. You can also join our Discord, which is linked in my channel bio. And yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe.